worry, guys. Sasha's gonna go talk with the goddess of pain.
And
It's gonna be
I am not seducing this one. I'm not. And I'm glad that was the first thing that was said on this stream. Hello and welcome to everybody. I am not seducing my way out of this problem.
Rowan, you can't seduce your way out of every problem, okay? I mean, you gotta have some kind of standards. Goddess of pain? No, that's where I draw the line.
I mean, you can certainly try, though.
I'm gonna.
She does have that one a day.
No, I won't try. I won't try in this case because she scares me.
That's fair. No, don't worry about it. Sasha's gonna have a conversation with her, and it's gonna be fine because Sasha has a charisma of 10. What could go wrong?
Welcome
Nothing.
to the
I have been
McCarthy
holding on to a joke
where we don't
for so
seduce the
long.
gods.
We seduce other gods.
that I do not
We
rely
don't
on
seduce specific gods, Anna. There is a line, but all the other ones, Aelios is fair game. Like
Aelios is very fair game. The reason I have to kill this god is to seduce Aelios further.
Essentially what's going on. Don't worry, Sasha's got this. She's got an entire she's gonna talk to the god. It's gonna be fine.
Please convince the goddess of pain. That seems like it's gonna go well for you.
I am super curious as to what is going to... I had this entire conversation with Dallas a few days ago as well, where I was like, she really... Sasha rolled real low on initiative. She never does that. I roll initiative with advantage because she's a ranger.
Yep.
And I rolled a 6 and a 9 or something like that. I didn't roll double digits.
Nice.
And I was like, she's the one that touched the crystal in the first place because... And the reason why she did it, which I didn't say this, but the reason why she did it, Dallas said... The face of the person that is in there is a face of anguish, and Sasha wants to help. And so that was what had Sasha touching the crystal. And so I was like, she's contemplating. She's a slow bear. She's a wise bear, but she's a slow bear. Her intelligence is 8, and so it's going to take her a minute to figure out the words that she wants to say. That's my excuse for
That's the
why she's
rationale.
so slow in the initiative order, is because she immediately wanted to talk to whoever this is. I think we got the name Nicolita. I think we did. I think Aelios did tell us that.
Yeah.
And so Sasha wants to have a conversation, and I'm conversations that you have with your characters. This isn't really bad. I know, but I want to be able to ask the questions. I'm of the goddess of pain. This is not going to turn out. I know, but she looks like she's in so much trouble. It's yes, because she's a goddess of pain. I don't understand.
Pain and she likes it that way.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see Monday. We'll see how that game goes.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tune in Monday, guys, to find out how that turns out. But don't worry. Sure, nothing terrible will happen.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
Are any of our fair players on the Twitch, and can they hear if it is only my voice that you can hear, or can we hear all of our lovely cats?
So I could definitely hear Karina.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you as well. I heard the echo.
And I could hear myself and Casey and Karina echoing as we collectively yelled. So
yeah.
I think that bodes well.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Basket says they can hear people.
Thank you, Basket.
Hi, Basket.
I mean, hopefully we can be heard. It would be inconvenient if we couldn't.
Yes.
Indeed.
Truth.
Oh, I have not tested my dice yet.
I don't know.
It's
That's
time
never
for
stopped
the
any of us before,
ritual.
however. Can I just...
Oh, that's a promising boy. That one gets to stay out.
Hey, we've done Pictionary on D&D. We can do charades.
Oh, nope.
I'm not turning on my camera.
I just want to play more Never Have I Ever.
That might
Anna.
have to be a question of the day thing. Yes, ma'am?
Could always do sign language.
Yes!
I still can't see you doing something.
There are ways to make it work.
And then I make this sign at you. Well, or you could just talk to me, since you're having to tell me the signs that you're making.
Well,
You
what
just
if the
making
character
little
doesn't
videos.
speak? Bold assumptions to make.
Well, then I would request that you don't play a character that can't speak unless you're in person, which I have done. But it's a lot easier when you're in person. Either that or you're just typing everything in chat the whole time. They have a little whiteboard that they write things on with their little marker, and then it reads it, Yeah,
Fingers and monk.
done that.
Or
The strong silent type.
one day I will play a Kenku and rely entirely on impersonating every other player.
I love that.
Today is not
So
that
great.
day.
Mm-hmm. That's a good plan.
I'm so pleased.
Let me know when you're going to do that. I'll make sure that I make a character with a ridiculous accent that you have to try to impersonate.
Listen, the
Yeah.
only thing that, there are some limits to my abilities, and there are many. The thing that I for sure cannot do consistently is French.
Oh, well.
So just
She's
bring
so
Brigitte.
excited to hear that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I totally don't struggle with fading in and out of accents at all. What are you guys talking about? Aha.
All accents don't inevitably become Rowan. That's never happened to me.
Dallas made some comment about all the Russians in our Monday night game, too.
Yeah.
Well, and that we're like strengthening each other's Russian. The more
you're not-
Russian one of us becomes, the other one.
And I'm like, I'm also on the other side of it going, like, that's also not, I don't know what accent that is, but
It's
to
not
me,
Russian.
that is not my Russian accent.
Yes,
Whatever
because if I'm
accent
trying
that
to do
is-
Russian accent, it sounds like this. But Rowan
Right.
doesn't sound like that. Rowan
No.
sounds like this. So
Yes, I don't know what those accents are, but they are in fact the same, which does bring me joy.
I mean,
I don't know how much of it is just a function of me like dropping into the higher register or not. But like
Right.
to me,
That's very fair.
Rowan sounds Croatian, but
that could be it.
that's
Just vaguely
she's a
Eastern
druid.
European.
Yeah, she's a druid. It's fine.
She's from
Hello,
the
Twitch
desert.
chat. Thank you for choosing MacArthur Adventures. My name Boris.
Today
Buckle up.
everybody's Russian.
Today have love hammer. Love hammer for you. Love hammer for you.
Welcome aboard the galleon. We will be going for departure shortly.
Please keep your arms and legs inside the galleon at all times.
What?
Unless
When
you're
we
Broseph,
talk-
apparently.
When we talk about hammers, are we talking about hammers or axes?
It
Yes.
just
Oh,
depends.
that's a good question.
Yeah, it depends
They
on
might
what you
be
named it.
sickles.
Okay.
Hammer and
Hello,
sickle.
Theos.
Love hammers and also love seagulls. I didn't
What?
want to leave anybody out.
Love shack? Baby
It's a
love
little old place where we can get together.
are we saying love seagulls like the bird?
Yes.
Seagulls. Yes.
Mhm.
The bird and the blade.
And the bees, apparently.
Sequel, like hammer and sickle. A fine Russian worker.
Right, it's a bird wielding hammer.
And there's also a bee. Bee has seagull.
Yes.
And I talked to a bad guy with my seagull.
Mine.
Mine.
Every time that you hit something with it, mine.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's 7:01. Hey, look, we did
We've
a good
got
stall for
fully
time.
unhinged, okay? It's
Yeah.
gonna be a time.
I'm concerned
You should be, but that's normal.
how this night's gonna go, but we're gonna go, and it's gonna be great. So, hi everyone. Good evening. Just your friendly reminder that while we are proud of our product, we must admit none of us are actually in a professional recording studio. We are recording on a myriad of devices and internet qualities. Please give us patience if there are technical difficulties and or interruptions from pets and toddlers. We love all of you and hope you enjoy the show. So first, we'll go through some introductions, and this one is especially delightful as we have a new cast member this evening. So let's introduce ourselves in the order we see in our Discord chat. Go ahead and tell us your name, your character name, and our question for this evening. Why does your character want to speak with the manager of the cruise ship?
Hi, everybody. My name is Alex. I am going to be playing Colin tonight. I will be in the chat as Zale Mannix sporadically throughout the evening. And Colin really doesn't want to speak with the manager of the cruise ship. He doesn't want to be that well known. Partially because he might have swapped some of the decks around. at the casino. But probably not.
Oh, you rascal. Hi, I'm Amy. I am going to be playing Shiva tonight. You may also see me fleetingly in the chat as Freeze Vegan Police. Listen, I've had the same
I love it
username
every time. It gives me light chuckle every time.
across the internet since 2010.
Oops.
Let's see. If Shiva Lycowitz would probably not actually speak to the manager, mainly because the problem she is having is not one that the manager can fix, which is that there's just too much water. There's too much. There's too much of it. She can't deal.
Best.
That's understandable. Hi, I'm Anna. I am a co-DM on this channel, and Dallas and I are doing a little bit of flippity flops all over with the Saturday night live stream. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me on our Saturday live stream, starting with the Cuddle Vagabonds, who are going to be doing every other week. Cuddle Vagabonds, and Dallas will be stepping away from the role of B6, which we bid him adieu. We will give B6 a lovely parting, and he may pop in and out as a story portion, and you will hear more about Dallas's live stream games in the middle of the week. And for tonight, I will be running the game as well as playing a host of our NPC characters, one of those being Ja'Cory, the captain of the boat, and I reckon if there's a captain on this cruise ship, it'd be me. And so, I don't often speak to myself. It'd be kind of weird.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm going to play Suri tonight, and Suri would want to speak to the manager of the cruise ship to let the manager know how great of a job the crew is doing.
Hello. I am Star, or Karina. I will be playing the one and only Abrasive, who, similarly to Suri, if he was speaking to the manager, would be so that I may inform them as to how well managed this cruise ship seems to be. Ha.
And I'm Casey. I'm going to be playing Voshan. And, well, if I was to speak to the manager of a cruise ship, it would probably be to see if they need any help with anything, particularly entertainment. But I can lift some things too.
Excellent. Well, thank you all so much for your introductions this evening. And a word about our game. We are going to pick up just a few days later after, the quite creative solution of fixing the rowboats falling through the grate of our last session. They have been sailing across from Niramerchi, the great port in the world of Crudel, over towards Kutasa, towards Jobix, the jewel, and one of their main ports. They have almost crossed the ocean in its entirety, with Ja'Cory at the helm, his crew, Voak, Narina, Francine, helping things run the ship. They also have their cargo, as it may be, Naiho, the child turned cat that they're trying to deliver home, as well as, a lemur running around doing who knows what. And then we have our players. Would you care to tell us, again, just going down in the Discord chat, perhaps a thing or two of what your character may have been doing with a few days travel across the sea before we get into tonight's activities?
Colin is going to attempt to divide his time evenly between making sure that Nutmeg is okay and Sheba being okay, and then just trying to be helpful and make sure that Ocean is all right as well. And the Drift Globe will be providing all of the sunbathing time.
Excellent. Sheba appreciates this and is dividing her time between Drift Club sunbathing and attempting to be brave enough to go up on the deck and experience ocean and also natural sun, because it feels just a teensy bit blasphemous to be relying on fake sun. Feels a little bit like cheating. So yeah, currently she's up on the deck attempting to enjoy herself with mixed results.
Suri would be trying to help as much as necessary and as much as needed around the ship, and making sure that the cat child is okay and that his needs are being met.
Voshin would be helping around the ship, probably continuously apologizing for stowing away, and checking in on Colin every once in a while.
Brasif would be probably taking the helm whenever is necessary. And more specifically would be probably looking out for the ship, since I believe we established that while Jakori had been on a ship a long time ago, pretty much everyone else is a bit of a greenhorn. So while teaching those that he thinks can help with certain activities aboard a ship, he would also be on the lookout, which specifically includes surfing in the ship's wake and keeping an eye out on things. He also would definitely ask Sheba if she was afraid of heights and or would be interested in the crow's nest, because, you know, cats like high places.
Aw.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I would like to be up tall. I would like to be tall. Yes.
Well, it's most certainly the highest place on the ship, so I thought that you might be interested. And Brosif would show Sheba how to get up to the crow's nest if Sheba so desired to do such thing.
Yes. You're also going to have to show her how to get back down.
That is the actual most important part, because Brosif sort of just scrambles up to the crow's nest, because he's pretty sure he can assume that you're fairly good at that part.
Yes. Yeah, the climbing up is not the problem. It's the getting back down.
Help me, right, meow!
Call the fire department.
I am the fire department on this ship. Lucky you.
I am the fire department on this ship. Who else summons the fire?
In the case of helping people out in sticky situations, I am here.
But yes, I think Sheba periodically is up there. Yes, definitely.
It's a good place to look out, you know.
Well, excellent. So as you all are fulfilling those various duties around the ship, you do, Sheba, have a conversation with B6 very, very late in the evening, where he tells you that he has figured it out, that the thing growing inside him is indeed a child, and it's fully developed. It's just a little bit shy. It speaks primordial, and it wants to go home, and he's not quite sure where that is. So he's going to go find it and care for it. So he's going to take one of the boats, which Jakori notices and gives his blessing. and you help V6 lower the boat in the night, and off he goes. And we will pick up that next morning.
Yeah. All right. So Shiva would have been sleeping down in a lower deck, probably in a hammock, but anywhere cozy will do. Or alternatively, any kind of weird hard surface will also do. She's a cat.
As long as
so
it's not the
she'll-
barrels of TNT, right?
Yeah, it's not the barrels of TNT. That seems dangerous. You never know when you're going to wake up and just fling some fire at something out of a, weird nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she will, wake up, do her usual big stretch, look at the empty space where B6 used to not sleep necessarily, but just rest. And then she will head up to the main deck in search of her companions to break the news.
The early in the morning, Broseph is probably at the very front of the ship, looking out like you do when you're on a ship.
As one does. She will make her way up there and not get all the way up on the prow because she will not get that close to the edge. And she'll just be like, Broseph, did you notice the little boat leave? I gotta ask because you've been up here watching.
I have to think about that. I did notice this morning when I got up that one of the boats was missing. Do you happen to know where it went, Shibra?
Yeah. So B6, as you will remember, was kind of expecting and had received also the child. It was a complicated situation. But the baby, which is fully formed, did kind of want to go home, wherever that is. So B6 is taking them there.
A noble cause, most worthy of my mechanical dude's attention.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, then perhaps the blessing of Poseidon will be with him as he travels across the sea.
That, is really all we can hope for, right? They land safely wherever it is they're trying to go.
Broseph is nodding. You can't see me, but Broseph is it's like I always have to remind myself, you can't see that I am in fact nodding. I
Either
agree.
way, yeah. Should probably break the news to the other two as well, but seems like they might still be sleeping.
It is a bit early to be up, which begs the question, you are usually sleeping right now.
That is true, yeah. It's kind of a rough night. I mean, I don't know. B6 and I were up pretty late talking because, we talked about co-parenting the thing. But I will tell you one thing, I'm not getting on one of those tiny boats unless I have to. And they were pretty confident that they could, get the kid where the kid needed to be. So they didn't necessarily need me, but sleep after that was hit or miss, right?
That is understandable. If you would like to perhaps stretch out on the poop deck for a while, it could be pretty warm in the morning sun.
I might go get up in my tall place and just nap a while.
Yes, the cat nest, indeed.
Indeed. She goes into the cat nest.
I was suddenly like, he wouldn't call it the crow's nest to Chiba. Oh, yes, because nest makes sense with cats. I mean, it's fine. The cat's nest. Oh, yes.
Gonna go up there, make some biscuits, and go to sleep.
There's probably like a really big, floofy, soft blanket up there that Broseph put up there for you.
Yes.
So it is genuinely a nest.
It is a nest.
It is, in fact, the cat's nest.
Good. I'm glad that there is a nest. Broseph, while you're looking out, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Most excellent. Where is my character sheet? Okay. That is a number in which, let's see. Oh, good. Because flat 10 intelligence. Here we go. All right. Well, it's an 11 on the die at least.
Okay. So, as the dawn breaks, the sky, instead of looking a balmy orange and yellow, looks decidedly red as the clouds go across. And you remember, of course, all of the old sailing adages that if there's a red sky in the morning, sailor take warning.
Oh, yes, but the red sky at night is a sailor's delight. Oh. This seems most unacceptable. I should inform Jokori as such. And Broseph will go to do that. Me having to resist going, oh, Captain, my Captain.
I mean, he can.
No, it would be more of a... it would definitely be, Captain, dude. Seems to be that we might have some choppy waters ahead. And he'll point at the impending sign of bad weather.
I did see that now. Unfortunately, as calm and precious as the actual harbor is in Jobix, way into port's not always pleasant. We best prepare.
Aye, aye, my Captain, dude.
Will you mind having people check the ropes, check their stores, and make sure everything is tied down properly, and they might wanna stretch a bit.
Broseph gives Jokori a smart salute and goes, "Going to batten down the hatches, my Captain, dude." And he'll essentially, actually, he'd probably, I don't know, does Francine look busy? He would motion for Francine to follow to help batten down the hatches.
Oh, well, of course, anything you need.
Let us go forth and batten down the hatches.
Oui, oui. And Francine will of course, go down the stairs and begin collecting everyone. In Russian, Sheba, we must batten down the hatches. There is a storm coming, and we do not want to get caught off guard. No.
Is she yelling this because Sheba is asleep many feet up?
Oh yeah, she is in the cat's nest.
Yeah.
At first, she was not, but look, Sheba!
You know that thing when cats like wake up really quickly and like the tail poofs out and like it's just like
Yeah, the full raccoon. Yeah,
the full raccoon and the it's that.
Sheba, darling. Yes, please come down. We are battening down the hatches now. Yes, come down. Thank you.
I still don't know how to do that, but all right. And she'll scurry back down the mast.
Not to worry, Shebra. I do not mind showing you what exactly that means. Basically,
Yes.
we're just tying everything down.
Show me the ropes, Broseph.
There are so many gestures. There are so many ropes. Broseph will go up to Voak and be like, "My small dragonborn dude, you might want to batten down the hatch. That is your cape, for we might be hitting some harsh weather."
A batten down what?
Broseph gestures to, if Karina recalls correctly, it is like a bright red flowing cape.
It is.
So Broseph will gesture as such. So we're going to be hitting some hard winds and rain soon. do not want you to accidentally fly off the side of the ship due to the wind catching in your most lovely cape.
It is lovely, Cape. Yes, yes, but not always practical, no. We must value both fashion and practicality, yes.
Broseph puts a hand at his tournament and goes, oh, a dude after my own heart. And then we'll continue to show Chiba exactly what battening down the hatches entails.
Excellent. And Shiva will probably also make note of ditching her cloak, even though it is split and probably less likely to become a sail.
It's mostly if you don't want it to get wet. But Shiba also doesn't want to get wet, so like having the cape on might be a good idea. I don't know. Karina specifically remembered that like Voax is like borderline impractical.
Oh yeah.
Voac is borderline impractical.
Well, okay, but
borderline,
hashtag best boy Voac just, needs a little guidance every once in a while. It'll be fine.
Voac does go ahead and take off his cape and tie it around his waist instead. Which does make like an almost flotation device.
I mean, yeah, with how much fabric there is. Either it'll drag him down or it might save his life. We'll see.
Your sea cushion can be used as a flotation device in the event of an emergency.
Please to continue battening down your hatches. Huh.
Colin?
Colin is like practically sleepwalking as he is attempting to make a cup of tea, and it is not working for him.
I think we're getting ready for a storm. If you wouldn't mind coming up and helping.
Huh?
Here, you know what? And Voshin would probably start assisting with like mashing up some of the tea leaves and stuff to help it disperse faster.
Like, Colin has not even figured out how to boil water in the kitchen at this point. Especially with all of the stuff B6 left behind.
This is true.
Yep.
But we have a forge if we need one, guys.
Do any of us but B6 know how to use it?
Nope.
Looks at tools. No, I don't have that proficiency.
Roll for artificing.
Natural fail. That's how I am at artificing.
Intelligence, not the best.
Well, I'll be up deck if you need any help.
Okay.
Colin, as not a morning person, is my spirit animal.
Francine, finishing up her rounds, will go over to Suri. Dear child, are you ready for the oncoming storm?
Is there anything I can do to help? She'll hold out Nigel. I should probably get him somewhere safe.
Oh, yes. Now, this is the one we are transporting, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so, let's see. Probably, well, we could always use, Jacory's quarters. That seems safe, yes? Okay.
And where is that so that I can make sure he's safe?
Yes, follow me. Jacory, we are using our bedroom.
You don't get a choice in the matter.
No. And she will show you into the captain's quarters and say, Now, what is the child's name?
His name is Nijo.
Nigel. Stay in here. You will be safe, of course. And just don't shred anything, please. These are for laying, not shredding. And Naija will just look up at her and say, "I'm not a real cat."
That poor child.
Why is everyone assuming my race?
Of course you're not a cat. My apologies. I am not. Well, that's another story. Okay. Well then, Suri, let us go and just make sure the ship is less likely to toss everything in the ocean, and we will be fine.
Before heading back out to help, she's gonna just kind of gently pat Nijo's head and say, "All right, just stay here and get some rest, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Okay?"
Rest. Sure. Rest in the strange ship. Uh-huh.
Look, it's better than being in the box, right?
Well, yeah, I did get to pet the other cats, though. I mean, not other cats. I got to pet the cats. Yeah.
This poor kid.
But yeah, I'll stay here, and the pillows do look kind of comfy.
Try to get some sleep, okay?
Yeah. Thanks. You're really nice.
And she'll just head out to go help get everything down. She doesn't know how to deal with this.
As a point of order, when Nijo turns around, Nutmeg is just there and starts loving on Nijo.
Aw.
I'm not a cat! Stop licking me!
Hashtag not a cat.
Hashtag not my cat.
So I assume because she was on deck this whole time, she saw everyone kind of handling this level of the ship.
Mm-hmm. That is a good assumption.
Okay, so she's gonna head down here, and start making sure everything down here is in order.
So make an investigation check for me, if you would, please.
Where did my character sheet go? Hello. That
I don't
would
know.
be a 14.
Excellent, excellent. So with an 18, you can tell
A
that
14.
Oh, okay. That changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I know, but
So with a 14, you notice that the chain for the anchor is a bit rusty. You think it should still work, right? Yeah, totally fine. Nothing's broken or anything. But other than that, the cannons look to be tied down pretty good, as does everything in this room. If you look over here with the cargo boxes, those are unsecured, so they will need some help.
and so which cargo boxes? I'm sorry.
Number
Right here.
16 over here.
Cool. Is there any rope available with which she could secure these crates and boxes and not?
There are piles of there are a lot of piles of rope available on the first deck. It is reasonable that you could have grabbed some.
Then yeah, she'll try to secure these boxes and crates.
Excellent.
It would be at exactly this second that Colin, after drinking a cup of tea far too fast and burning his mouth, has everything Voshin told him like 10 minutes ago finally hit him or hit his brain, and he just immediately sprints to go like get up to like start looking for things to batten down. And since he can hear everyone on the top deck, he will start down here as well.
Excellent. Your sister is on this level. What do you do?
Anna?
Oh, can you hear me?
You cut out for a second, but you're back now.
Oh, I said excellent. Your sister is on this level as well. What would you like to do?
I'm going to make my way over and see if I can get started on helping with whatever task she is currently on.
It looks like these boxes need to be tied down. Do you want to give me a hand?
Yeah, absolutely. Should we bind them together first?
Probably not a bad idea.
All right. And Colin will grab rope and get to it.
Excellent. Without a significant amount of trouble, the Jupiter twins are able to batten down that second level of the ship. Back up on top, Broseph, Sheba, and Voshin. What y'all up to?
I mean, anyone that's brave enough to climb up around the sails with Broseph will be instructed as to how to lash down the sails. Don't want those flapping in the wind. Gonna get broken.
Sheba is used to being up high, so she can help with that.
And probably anyone else that is looking for something to do, rigging a few lifelines is probably not the worst idea. That is also something that could be being done. Gotta make sure those knots are good. Because they could save lives.
They could save lives. Where are you tying these lifelines to?
It'd be the main mast, the bottom of it. There's usually something kind of around it with a bunch of rope, and so you'd want to make sure that there was lifelines enough for anyone that was going to be up on the deck.
Okay. For anyone on the deck, so specifically, how many? Not that it's important.
There was no. The lemur has no name yet, right?
We never named it.
Are
Okay,
you gonna keep
so-
trying to name him?
Yes, so if Broseph sees the lemur, because lemurs are quick and agile, right? Broseph will go. This is definitely Broseph is like, Dylan, can you pass me that rope? As he's looking at the lemur and gesturing at the rope.
What'd you call him?
Dylan!
Dylan? Okay, roll animal handling.
Sure. I don't think Broseph has technically tried naming the lemur yet, but I just feel like it looks like a Dylan, Broseph told me, so that's what he would call it. That is an 18.
Wow. Okay. You know what? You guys have finally named the lemur. Oh my gosh, it is Dylan the lemur. He rolled a 2 to not like the name.
Excellent.
All hail Dylan!
The next one that was going to be tried was Becky, so really, I'm glad that Dylan went.
I do prefer
Oh no!
So yeah, good, excellent. Broseph has convinced, I suppose, the lemur to help out with lashing the sails.
Dylan is just hopping all around you. He is so ecstatic. And he, of course...
Broseph is, and I use the word teaching lightly, teaching Dylan how to tie the knots that need to be tied for lashing.
He's got nimble little hands. He's a smart boy.
We'll see. Broseph could be a terrible teacher. You don't know.
Well, Dylan will make an intelligence check and gets a 14. So Dylan is accomplishing the task, surprisingly.
A most excellent job, Dylan, dude.
Dylan flicks his ears and smiles as a lemur smiles.
As only a lemur can.
Excellent. Potion, what are you up to?
Probably trying to mimic Broseph on the secondary mast, if that's needed.
All of them. All of the sails. As far as I know, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, I'm just a farm boy. I don't know ships, but...
You do know how to tie a knot, though, my dude.
Yep.
So, Voak will cross the ship, seeing you trying to work with the second mast, and I'll say, do you know how to tie down a mast? Yes?
Not really. I'm just looking at them pointing over at the other mast.
Excellent. Would you like to tie down the mast together, yes?
Yes.
Wonderful. I do not know how to tie down a mast. Voak winks at him and will start mimicking the movements of Broseph and the lemur along with you.
Broseph and the lemur. Dylan the lemur.
I mean, Sheba is also up there with Broseph and Dylan. She is doing her best.
Excellent.
Dylan the lemur. Excellent.
You are... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm writing Dylan the lemur. It's a very dude bro name.
Dylan the lemur, yeah. You are Jarvan's nephew, yes?
Yes.
He is frightening.
I'm frightening?
No, you are not. Jarvan is.
Oh, he can be that way sometimes.
Yes, yes. Have many business dealings with him.
Yes, but I assume that if you still work with him, that he must at least not do you wrong.
Has not killed me yet.
I think Voshan would be becoming more uncomfortable with this conversation.
Excellent.
I like that the baseline Voak has is, have they killed me? Not tried to kill me, not hurt me. Have they successfully killed me?
Has happened before.
Oh boy.
That was my first reaction.
That was me too. I was like, all right, Roak. Curse of the Black Pearl, why don't you?
Dragonborn with 9 lives. That's really what's going on here. Was a dragonborn in a previous life.
Yeah, after that, Voak's probably just getting yeses and from Voshan.
That's probably really all that Voak needs to continue a conversation. Let's be real.
Voak's little feathery mohawk will frill at the completion of the secondary mast, and he will say, You are a good worker, Voshin. Yes, I believe. Yes, you are not frightening.
I try not to be.
No. But if you decide to be frightening, that will be all right. I think I will survive.
Motion climbs down the mask and walks away.
And Voshin goes to
Frightening.
check in with his captain.
So, if everything is looking secure on this level of the ship, Suri would go down to the next deck to start checking out what's going on there.
Excellent. So, with Colin following, either one of you can make an intelligence, not an intelligence check, an investigation check with advantage.
You want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I can do it if you want me to.
Yeah. Should you be guidancing yourself?
I mean, I got a dirty 20, so
Okay, never mind.
I think that's okay. So, what does a dirty 20 get us?
A dirty 20 will get you that. Wow, that forge looks dangerous.
Wow, who would have thought?
Imagine that. But this being the cargo, the secondary cargo hold of the ship, things are pretty secure. The office area over here, although it is loose, papers, pens, ledgers, things like that, if that gets rumbled up around, nothing detrimental will happen to it. But although the forge is an excellent piece of work, that's a lot of large metal beams and, well,
An upside down cannon.
an upside down cannon. What are you? How exciting.
It's a whole lot of stuff by the fire that could potentially become a problem later.
Man, I'm glad Voshin and I moved all the gunpowder downstairs.
I'm just glad this didn't catch fire to the ship. But we should probably dismantle this thing.
Oh goodness, all the gunpowder downstairs is still out loose.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tie that down too, aren't we?
Yeah, this looks like a bit of a big job for two of us. I'll go get Voshin.
Okay, and yeah, we can use his help tying down the gunpowder and explosives. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yeah,
What have we gotten ourselves into?
it's better than what happened at Edgebar.
That's true.
And at least we're safe.
That's also true. And
Also, there's still some tea if you'd like some. And
let's get this all sorted out first, and then we can do that a little later.
okay. You up the stairs, like two at a time. You know, the ridiculous teenager who does not have patience, kind of going up the stairs.
Broseph is singing sea shanties up on the mast.
Excellent. Do we get a demo of these sea shanties?
Karina didn't really think about that ahead of time. That was just what Broseph told her he was doing.
Oh,
So, I mean, you know.
Whatever.
You just wanted to hear the Wellerman and the bro voice.
I don't actually know that one. I'll go listen to it. It'll be fine.
We could do Lever Johnny.
See, and for the first one that popped into my head was just, what do you do with a drunken sailor? So
That was also the first thing that popped into my head.
that's the only one I know off the top of my head, really.
We can't do that. How many memos has HR sent out?
From in the longboat till he's sober. You can do a couple verses of that and it'll be okay, but yeah. Not
then you
necessarily Twitch appropriate.
You kind of just end up in Dishonored, and that's just morbid and macabre.
Just thinking, Black Flag. That sounds great.
Ocean.
Yes.
Could Suri and I get your help down in what used to be the kitchen, and then down in the hold again?
Of course.
Oh, all right, thank you. The reason we moved all the gunpowder, the forge, probably needs to be disassembled, and then obviously all that gunpowder we moved probably needs to be tied down as well. Oh goodness, that was a lot of gunpowder.
Yes, I would have to agree with that. We better get a move on. I'm not sure how much longer we have until things start getting rough.
So while they were upstairs, Suri would have started dismantling the stuff that she could handle on her own.
Excellent. Then dismantling it on your own. Let's see.
The smaller stuff, not like the giant crane or anything.
Oh, you don't think the giant crane would have been, handleable?
Why is there a big bird in here?
What?
Big bird.
Is there a big bird?
Is there a big bird?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
there's a giant crane.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Disappointed sea shanty noises.
Wow. Oh, wow. That was...
Double face palm.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I feel like I should turn on my camera just so you can see how disappointed my face is.
Wow.
But I won't.
Okay. So,
Disappointed head shaking.
It's a child telling dad jokes.
Suri.
Maybe we should have sent him with B6, apparently.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I'm
What do
just
you need me to
kidding.
roll?
Oh. Suri.
We all failed our intelligence saving throws already, so...
We did. That was...
Oh god.
You have started to dismantle the smaller parts of the beams and getting rid of the
Lifting apparatus.
yeah, the whatever this is, I don't know. And dismantling the parts of it. The parts that remain are the giant big long 4G part in the base of it. I'm not a forger person, so whatever actual words go there, please.
Insert proper terminology here.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling about battening down the hatches, too. I'm like, yeah, I know,
Those
that
hatches.
if you know how to sail, you know what I mean.
I'm battening them real good.
Real good.
Yes. So seeing that Voshin and Colin are back, she will motion to the giant whatever the heck and the remnants of the lifting apparatus. And can you help me with the rest of this? I think I got most of it under control though.
Sure. I can do that. And Voshin would step over to... I can't remember if the crane was used as a heating element or if the cannon was used as a heating element or the cannon was used as part of the crane.
I think the cannon was part of the heating element, because
Okay.
it was like face up, so that you could
Yeah.
see stuff down in it.
That's what I was thinking.
I think that's right.
Trying to keep it contained. And if the stuff inside looks cooled, he would try to take that off first.
Oh yes, things
He doesn't
are cool.
want
right now.
things in there catching fire and spilling out anywhere.
Before Voshin does that, Suri would use guidance on Voshin.
Colin will help.
Aw, so helpful.
Not sure how helpful I'm going to be with a -3 to strength, but
Guidance for everyone?
Guidance all around.
Okay.
I love that name.
Straight.
Guidance all around.
Guidance
You get a guidance, and you who get a guidance.
Guidance
So
for
since
everybody.
people are talking about guidance, does that mean that you probably won an athletics check?
Athletics, or if you're doing fancy, you can do acrobatics, but that's up to.
You better describe what you're doing.
We're gonna need some details there.
Well, first I run along the wall.
You can.
All right, Naruto.
That would be
Parkour.
dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that is easy. Easy peasy. You are able to lift and clear that without any ill effects.
I'm really liking this cloud effect thing that's going on.
It's a
They're
vibe.
growing, you know?
It's frightening,
they
but it's
do.
a vibe.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt and
Yeah.
lightning, very, very frightening.
Is that the
Galileo.
sea shanty that we're singing up top?
Bohemian Rhapsody, if you will.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yes. Since Broseph is apparently an extraplanar individual, that is possible that he does know that song.
That would be cool. Okay, so now that you guys have got the forge disassembled, and
We're, of course, going to secure it after we disassemble it.
that is such a wise idea. Oh my goodness. I applaud.
We are so good at this ship thing, guys.
You've got the ship thing down.
That and everything. That's
We are
essentially what we're doing.
professionals.
Yeah.
We are using all the rope available.
So much rope, as Broseph gestured earlier.
So much rope.
All of it. All the rope.
Excellent.
I am most glad to be able to show you all of the rope gestures to all of the rope.
So I will definitely consider that third level cleared. Broseph, as you're looking around, I'll need you to make a perception check, and that DC is going to be pretty darn low.
Oh, well, I mean, perception's much easier. I'm actually trained in that.
Wow. Okay.
But, you know, that's still only a 14. Fine. Professional sailor. His background is literally sailor. You would think I would have looked up more.
Wonderful. Well, the fog has started to roll in, and
You don't say.
I
What?
know. The,
And meanwhile, a fog has started to roll in. that was essentially a 14 roll right there. Oh, I see.
Thank you, Weather Boy.
Hey, he's actually, at this point, would have run to the other mast and is double checking the lines on the other mast, running along, because, you know, he's a dexterous dude.
and the ocean has started to have slow and swelling waves. It's the storm is now imminent.
Broseph is looking. What Broseph would know. Karina doesn't have any idea where the anchor is on this ship. But Broseph would be. I mean, technically, Jokori is the captain, so Broseph would actually ask Jokori if he would like him to drop anchor, since, you know, that's the leader dude.
I just noticed there's 2 anchors on this ship.
Are there? Karina doesn't have any, idea where those would be. But if Jokori gives him the go-ahead, Broseph would go do that.
Jokori will nod and say, well, this looks about as good a place as any, though. Something tells me that... Well, go ahead. I'm sure we'll be fine.
What I had Broseph was going to say something, and I don't remember what it was, but it was something along the lines of, if you have need of me for anything, my captain dude, I am in fact trained in oceanography as well as navigators. He got a gold star.
Oceanography.
Broseph has to think for a second as he's like, and he makes the Karina's making this gesture. How do I describe this gesture? Of the nav, like, oh, what is it called? The wheel. I have my hands. They're you can't see it.
Being a
You're
helmsman.
driving a car.
Helmsman. That's the word I was looking for. Broseph makes the gesture of, vehicle navigation. Wait, is that the word for it? Hold on, please. Yeah. No, he's actually proficient in vehicles in the water. Is all that Broseph is really saying.
So
He does have training and all of that.
You're saying that if I need relief, you can take the helm?
Karina is saying that exact thing. Broseph would be better at this. Karina doesn't. He's a sailor.
I keep that in mind.
Salute as Broseph goes down to drop anchor so that they can heave to or whatever they're gonna do.
Colin would like to start, securing all the gunpowder.
Heave to is actually a thing. You gotta drop anchor. I sort of know what I'm talking about.
Okay, sure.
It's definitely a boat term I've heard before.
You park your boat, and then it has to do with the wind so that you don't move, so that the weather doesn't knock you around. It's the heavy defense weather strategy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heave too.
Mm-hmm.
Heave to.
Mm-hmm.
So, Voshin and Colin moved all the TNT to like this part of the ship, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yeah, we kind of just got it as far away from the fire as possible.
Excellent. Am I safe in assuming that these posts could have ropes fastened around them?
Yes.
Excellent. So Suri is going to suggest that they kind of make multiple tiers after tying all the dynamite and explosives in on this far end, kind of putting ropes like this so that even if it breaks, there are layers to stop the dynamite and explosives from moving any further than like this point.
That
Colin's-
sounds like an excellent plan.
Yes, it is.
And
Yeah.
there's tons of rope right here, so we have supplies.
So much rope.
I believe that would be good.
Allow us to show you the ropes. Look, the ropes.
Will Smith
Colin is
pose.
also
Yeah, Will Smith pose. Look, the ropes.
Colin is also going to start tying the smaller barrels into bundles of 3 to try to just increase their mass so they're less likely to shift around.
That's brilliant. It will also help so they don't roll if they fall over on their side.
Mm-hmm.
Should we also then tie the bundles together so that makes them even heavier?
That'd probably be a good idea.
Awesome. Let's get to it then.
Excellent. Then, if you are manipulating those barrels like that, I would like a dexterity check, please, for anyone doing all of the ropey rope ties, and a strength check.
Just
for-
dexterity, not sleight of hand.
You're not trying to sneak.
Well, yeah, but it is something that my abilities as a pickpocket would probably make me better at.
No.
I probably tied a lot of people's shoelaces together. Just saying.
All right, that one I would buy out of all of that.
So
Proficiency rope tying. That's essentially what he's.
No, not rope tying, shoelace tying.
Shoelace
Well, yes,
tying.
but we're trying
They're
to weasel,
they're
right?
just,
Yeah.
they're just shoelaces, but bigger.
Bigger shoelace tying schemes. Or, dexterity for anyone who is trying to tie the thingy boppers, and athletics for anyone actually trying to maneuver these giant barrels of gunpowder.
I shall attempt to tie.
What if
Though
we're
I
trying to
appreciate
do
the
both?
creativity. Then both, please.
Okay.
Please, pretty please.
Save.
I have been betrayed.
The dex for me was a 19,
Mm-hmm.
and the strength was a 15.
Okay.
Voshin's dex was 12 and strength was 20.
So, Voshin, you are just killing it on lifting these barrels, getting them into place. You're pretty good with getting them tied as instructed. Suri, you are able to help get the positioning and tie them exactly as you are ordered. And you look, and your brother is struggling a bit with the tying of all the stuff, but he's trying.
She'll go help him.
He's doing his best.
He's doing his best. Excellent. Well, with the three of you working together, then you are able to properly section off this very dangerous portion of the ship so that now the third layer is secured.
Awesome. So,
Wonderful.
is that also safe to assume that the layers of rope buffer that Suri wanted to set up are also set up just in case?
Yes, the
Excellent.
ropes that you were trying to do.
Awesome. So, looks like we've got this layer all set as well. Should we head back up and see if they need any help on deck?
That sounds like it would probably be a good idea.
Okay, so let's head up.
Colin, are you coming?
Alex had to step away, but Colin will follow.
Didn't see that.
Yeah.
Broseph, what are you doing on the third level?
How many canteen-like objects can Broseph find in the kitchen area?
Roll a d12.
Excellent. That's a good die to roll. Oh no, don't roll it off the table. It's fine. Everything's fine. 9.
You find 9 canteen-like objects.
Excellent. So Broseph essentially is going to make protein shakes. In how many ever?
Shakes?
Well, hold on.
Is
No,
that what you
that's the
said?
joke for later. That's the joke for later. He's making protein shakes with yogurt in the canteens, one for everyone. So I think that's at least 9, or no more than 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He'll go without if he needs to. I think that's as many as there are people, though. People keep moving. I was trying to count, and then someone moved elsewhere, and then I was trying to count again. somewhere else. Hold. But I think that's 9 people. Yeah, so then he'll go around and be looking for people. So I guess he'll probably be a little slow because he's gonna check downstairs first to see if there's anybody there. But he's essentially gonna be looking for people.
Wonderful. And Sheba, what are you doing on the second level?
Well, the storm started rolling in, and sheets, Jesus. That is exactly what Sheba thinks they are. Sails!
Sheets and beaches. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, sails were secure. So Sheba went down one level to see, make sure everything was squared away there. Looks good, and I think that probably around the time that she makes it down there is when Colin and Boshin and Surrey are on their way up to check the opposite thing. So, 2 ships passing in the night, except more social. Wait, where are you kids heading? I came down here to make sure everything's okay.
We just finished securing the bottom floor, so we were coming up to see if you needed help.
Well, as far as I know, everything is, as good as it can be up there. I'd have to probably check with Broseph, but given that he abandoned the top level to go down here looking for anchors or something, we're
That's
probably
about
good.
how Karina sounded whenever Karina was giving that instruction. Anchors or something? I don't know, man. Oh, Shibra! As you mentioned him, he doth appear on the other staircase. He holds out a canteen to you.
What does it smell like?
It's got the lid on it. So nothing at the moment. He is holding several other canteens in his hands, though. So it's very important for you to be able to keep up your strength during this storm in case we have need of you.
Is it soup?
Oh, no. It is a protein shake made with Brogurt, high in potassium.
Oh. Yeah, that's all right then, and she will accept it.
As Broseph, does the little, to grab the stairs to, maneuver around the stairs, he'll go, oh, no, I have one for you, my dude, and one for you, my little dude. Pretty sure that's Colin. Yeah. And so,
Colin will take it.
Yes.
Colin also drinks it immediately.
Yeah. Broseph was part of Broseph was I don't know how many people actually even had breakfast this morning. Broseph was up early enough to have breakfast.
She was up early enough to have breakfast. I don't know what it was.
Don't know about everybody else. But not seeing anyone else on that level, Broseph will dart back up. I believe, I think this is the same level, so he will run over to the and Arena to give them, breakfast if they need it or whatever. Or for later, that's fine too.
I feel that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think that version definitely gets up with morning light, being a farm boy. Still might need it for your strength for later, so... Oh yeah, he definitely still took the drink because he just...
the little canteen with the rope on it, that's how I envisioned it, so you have a little hip flask now, it's great.
Narina will put her arm around Voshin and... there's so many V names. Will put her arm around Voak and whisper in his ear that...
At US Cellular, we see our customers as more than just customers. They're neighbors. When you switch to US Cellular, you can get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. Because you don't hide requirements from your neighbors. You give them a new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free without hidden requirements. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you need Broseph to come up with a commercial for his protein powder?
Yeah, I was like, are we advertising for Brogurt?
Okay, there's just a really, really loud commercial about U.S. Cellular, and
Okay.
No.
like, where is that coming from? I have like 20 browser tabs open.
Oh no.
Whichever one has the little speaker symbol
That's
on
right.
it is the one
Oh,
that's active
gosh.
and making noise at you.
Okay, but
I
I
was-
found it, and we're good to go.
I was suddenly sitting there like, protein shake. Negative to the Orca Palabro. I was like, lead me to
And
commercial.
now a word from our sponsors.
Hi.
Okay, let's try this again. Golly. Narina puts her arm around Voak, whispers into his ear, and he nods. He turns to Broseph and says, "Yes, thank you. We shall take protein shakes. Yes, that is quite generous of you, friend. Yes."
Gotta keep up your strength. Storms can sap it. And Broseph will dart up the stairs. Nyom. To hand one to Fassing and Jakari.
Now, what in the world is that?
Did you remember to eat your breakfast this morning, Captain Jude? It's the most important meal of the day.
Well, looks over at Francine. Yeah.
Well, this will help keep you strong through the storm. And he will hold out a canteen.
Alright. He takes the canteen. Francine, you good, or you want some of this too, assuming you're offering to her as well?
Broseph holds out a different canteen.
And Francine goes over and takes the canteen. Oh, that is so sweet of you, Broseph. What how kind. Oh, I cannot express my gratitude enough.
Food is important. And you can't see it, but I gave a finger gun.
She will wink and finger gun right back at you.
Excellent. Broseph grins. And then,
And she says, "Oh, Broseph!"
we?
Runs over, kisses him on the cheek, runs back over to Jakori.
You can't see what I just did, but there was this thumbs up. Sweet. And then he'll keep going.
Excellent.
I'm gonna pretend like he already checked, because I know there's rooms in here. I'll pretend like he already made the circle around that way. Where is Dylan, by the way? Is Dylan hiding down in the little lifeboat?
Dylan, yes, he's in the lifeboat. He's chilling.
Dylan, my dude, it might not be super safe for you to be up here. And Broseph holds out an arm. I'll make an animal handling check if you want. He's essentially like offering an arm like you do monkeys and sometimes grab on and climb up or whatever.
Dylan will look up at you and just flat out jump on the side and then come jump on your head.
All right. Broseph keeps going into this a room area. Oh, Subra, I have brought you. There we go. Subra, I have brought you breakfast. I don't know if you ate breakfast, but this storm might be lasting for a little longer than we like. So here's some easy food in case you need it.
Thank you, Broseph. Yeah, I'm glad you brought our lemur friend here. This is probably a safe place for him.
Broseph is looking around this room. How well battened down are these hatches? I was like, how is there a lot of stuff that can like fly around in the room that Naiho is in?
There are some, I mean, bedside tables and things like that, but
Most of that's probably bolted down, though.
yeah, the actual furniture is bolted down. The things on top of the furniture are more lightweight, like there's some books, papers. The bedding and things are obviously not, but there aren't like hung pictures or mirrors or anything that looks like, oh, this is crap.
Broseph will give 2 thumbs up. Yeah, he was hiding in the lifeboat, and I thought that probably wasn't the best place for him. As you can't see me doing this, obviously, but he's like, he's like looking up because the lemur's on his head, so he's like looking up like he's trying to look at the lemur, but the lemur's on his head.
This room kind of looks to be pretty secure and doesn't have a whole lot of stuff that could fly around, right?
If you're asking Broseph, he goes,
Anna.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
There's loose pillows and bedding and whatnot.
Right, but nothing that could hurt a small friend.
Sure.
Or 3.
since there are 3 of them right now.
So, Suri would like to make sure the animal friends plus cat child are safely secured in this room. So 1, they're in a safe place, and 2, if things start going badly, she knows exactly where they are.
That is something that you can instruct Naiho.
Yes.
Dylan may or may not understand. Nutmeg won't understand. Unless it's a magic cat.
Nutmeg is not a magic cat.
Aw.
Nutmeg is just a big lazy floof.
But Naiho will, if you had conveyed that, we'll say, well, I can stay in one place, but I don't have to go in another cage, do I?
No,
Broseph
no.
is looking at this small kitten. Ha 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 ha.
And y'all said my crane joke was bad.
Punishment tonight is real.
The punishment.
Suffering.
The suffering continues until morale improves. Because as far as I know, Broseph has he's just like staring at this talking cat. Like, oh. Broseph looks up on his head and goes, "Can you talk, Dylan, dude?"
Dylan licks you.
I don't know if that's a yes or a no.
Would Suri know if lemurs speak any languages?
I know a way Story could find out.
That's exactly what I'm going for.
Has to have an intelligence of 2 or something, right? I think.
This lemur.
Has to know a language.
This lemur has not spoken.
I mean, Broseph just sort of. I realize what the Kalstar's thinking, but Broseph is just like, the cat was talking. Does the lemur also talk? That was literally all.
Yes, I understand. Suri, you're welcome to try what you want to try.
Going to try using Mind Link on the lemur.
Yeah, the rule says the creature must be able to understand at least 1 language. Doesn't even say speak, it just has to understand.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only requirement.
Whoops.
Wow. Places
This
I
is
didn't
why-
think this game was going to go tonight.
Broseph would apologize, but he genuinely is like, there's a talking cat. What else do we have amongst us?
It's not a cat.
Kalashtar are great. They're fun.
So what do you say to the lemur?
It's true.
Ask the lemur very nicely to stay in this room for safety.
Broseph is looking up.
The lemur tilts its head at Suri and answers via mind link. Stay? Yes, we'll stay.
Suri will hand the lemur a piece of her rations and thank the lemur for being so cooperative.
Food. Stay food.
Food is important.
Will you go into the room now so that we can secure everything and get through this?
Food, stay. Stay, kitten, food. And the lemur will offer some food to the kitten.
Excellent. She will also then pick up Nutmeg and put Nutmeg on the bed with the lemur friend and Naijo, the kid person, and close the door.
Subra, did you know the kitten could talk?
The kitten is not a kitten. The kitten is a child.
But it's a kitten.
It is a child that has been made into a kitten.
Oh. But it can still talk.
Because
Nodding.
Because the kitten is a child named Naijo. I know it's complicated, I'm sorry. If we're not going into a storm, Broseph, I would explain a little more, but he is a child. His name is Naijo, and it's a mess. And we're trying to get him home.
Also, the storm is the mess. You're probably right.
Yes.
We should go and help ya.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Do. Did he hand you a canteen already? Karina can't remember. Okay, excellent.
Yes. And Suri was very grateful.
That was first on his checklist, and then he got distracted by talking cat. So it was fine.
Talking child.
Yep.
As Suri and Broseph come back on the deck, Jokori rings a bell by the helm and picks up his voice. Well now, is everyone on the top deck?
Oh.
Chiba.
Must I?
Now, we should be experiencing some difficulty during the storm. And it is not my intention that any of you should lose your lives. You're on my ship and under my care. So I will do what I can to make sure you arrive at Jobix safely. But in order to do that, we will have to work together. Does that sound fair?
I too will do my best to ensure that everyone arrives safely at their destination.
Of course, anything I can do to help.
Determined nodding from Sheba.
Do not envy Sheba the rain that's about to occur.
She knows she's not happy about it.
Colin gives Jokori a thumbs up while tying himself off.
Much obliged. Now, if at any time the masts go down, both of them, I know the ship cannot weather much more damage than that, and we will have to row ourselves away. Because even if we're in a rowboat, we'll stand a better chance than going down with the swell of this ship. The storm may not look like much now, but like I said, the path into Jobix can get difficult. So, I'd say we're about ready to go.
Does anyone know sign or tapping code?
I mean, it depends on what the definition of Aquan is. As to whether that's undercommon or not.
Right.
I don't know how this world works. But
Sheba does speak undercommon. So if undercommon is a sign,
I think
Then-
Undercommon is sign language. I don't remember because it's one of them. I can't remember which one it is spoken literally under the water.
yeah, I thought that Aquan was the one that was underwater, and that undercommon was like dark elves and stuff like
Underdark.
that.
Yeah, Undercommon
Undercommon
is dark. Is
Underdark.
Underdark. That's what it
Yes.
is.
Yeah. But undercommon is also Australian spoken backwards.
That's, dangerous with Sheba's voice already being what it is.
But no, Colin will do a couple demonstratory signs from his particular variation of Thieves' Cant as a demonstration.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on if part of Aquan is signed or not. I feel like there's one that is spoken underwater, and I don't think it's Aquan, but I don't remember.
I don't think so either. I want to say it is undercommon, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it's undercommon.
Because my voice is getting really high.
This is
That's the sound of uncertainty.
Yeah. But I do know that Colin is trying to do Thieves'
Deep
Cant.
speech, maybe.
Oh, yeah. So if anyone in particular knows Thieves' Cant, that's a thing, which Jacory will give a nod to Colin and say, I don't know what much use that will be when we're dark, windy, and wet, but I know that language. What you thinking, boy?
That it might get really, really loud, and signs might be the only way we can communicate.
You also got that light there, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Get creative.
I have a trick or two that might be helpful, but it'll only be between myself and one other person.
I can do a light and also undo a light and do it in patterns, I guess. She's got the light cantrip. We can do a, 1 lantern, 2 lanterns.
One if by land, two if by sea. It's always
all by sea.
Morse code, but with light.
Morse code, but with light. I mean, yeah, that is a thing. SOS. SOS.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, with that plan in place, as the storm starts rolling in, we will head into our break and pick up with some storm initiative when we get back. So, folks.
Excellent.
Dun dun dun. We absolutely love our cast, and we also want to give a shout out to our crew. And for this session, we deeply appreciate the artwork of Danielle Skaggs, aka Seekski on DeviantArt, for bringing a host of our NPC characters to life, for Halo Foster on Etsy for the creation of our darling Jupiter twins, and we've also included various items from the interwebs. If you like what we like and would like to know where we got it, let us know. Then you'll know what we know, and we'll all be in the know of what we like. We'll get right back to the adventure in just a few minutes. It is 8:31 now, Central Time. We'll be back at 8:41 Central Time. See you then.
And then all was silent and calm. Hushed and empty was the womb of the sky.
Before the storm.
Came crashing in.
Dun, dun, dun.
Need Dallas' soundboard.
I know, right?
Need Dallas' soundboard of Karina's voices.
Wait. When did we decide that was the thing?
I probably heard that sometime. I don't remember if it was in Monday Game or if it was on one of the live stream things.
Oh, no. A soundboard of my vocal noises? Oh, that would be the worst. He does have that soundboard that like is like it doesn't come through like it's like through his computer audio in some weird way, so it always sounds awful. Like I don't know if he actually has it on voice mod, like if he uploaded sounds. It always sounds like it's canned. You can always tell.
Ooh, I want donuts.
Well, then you'll just have to come over and get donuts.
Duh.
There's a college in Wichita. I'm sure that there's probably some place I can get donuts after this is over.
Mm-hmm. This is likely true. Ooh, but insomnia cookies. Yes.
Ooh, Wichita has a Hertz donut. I really hate paying that much, and I think they're overly sweet, but if that's the only donut I can get, it might have to happen.
I don't know that I've ever had Hertz donuts.
My husband went to the grocery store and they had a sale on Entenmann's donuts, and it was like buy one get one free or something on the donuts.
Mm.
So he got 2 boxes because living our best lives.
Yes. Because we're adults and we can do that now.
Exactly. We're
No regrets.
big kids. We can do what we want.
I did get this awesome coupon in the mail for apparently this new place called Tiff's Treats that's opening in OKC for a dozen free baked to order cookies.
Ooh.
And it's like a I say mom and pop, but they're like my age, so I don't know if they're technically actually a mom and pop yet. But yeah, that there's like 2 college sophomores in 1999 that like, yeah, that's like how it all started. Texas and the Southeast and now Oklahoma. So I think it's like their first one. I'm like, I don't know how you got my address, but I don't regret you having my address.
There's a somewhat okay, it's a little larger scale than I thought it was. I just looked at their website. Donut chain that opened near my office, and they make the donuts fresh to order.
Yes.
So they like go through the whole making process and they get like fried off and everything, and then they take them from a bin still warm and glaze them to order.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh, this is right by my office. This is a problem. And they also have really good coffee. So it's just like, oh, this is really a problem.
Right? Yeah, this one that like it opened up, like apparently they do deliveries, and I'm just like, don't tell me that. Like that's their big shtick, is that they do bake to order deliveries. And I'm like, put it in. I didn't know that I needed to know that. I'm probably gonna do it for myself for my birthday though. Like that's definitely what's gonna happen.
You deserve that.
It's a thing.
Also, Star, you're getting a call out. They love your voice from
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Whoever said that, I appreciate you.
But that's
that
my
is
friend
from
Star.
Sparks.
That's my friend Star.
Oh, hi, friend Star, who drew Kuwabara riding a capybara, which was like made my entire day.
That's
So
her.
is Bay. Yeah, I know who that is. I know that name.
Yes.
Also, I'm liking what's going on in the live chat right now.
Yeah. So that's from the Manon saga. He got the lightsabers of the character to look his lightsabers.
Yes, I did, and
they're
not
lovely.
right. Yeah,
Oh,
aside from
are
the fact
they
that they're
not?
not correct. So everything's right about them except for the fact that the piece that's supposed to make them into a saber staff does not fit.
Oh, that's a sad day.
Could it be modified?
So, I mean, I could probably order a piece from them, and I've sent them an email asking if they have one that would extend the threaded part out far enough. Because basically, there is a curved bit on the pommel of these hilts that is too big or is too narrow to fit the threads in. And these things are definitely CNC'd aluminium, and I'm not messing with that.
Yeah.
But Star is an art buddy of mine, and I'll post it in the Cuddle Vagabonds chat. But she did a bunch of character art for me because she's wonderful. Yeah, I will post that in the chat.
You should definitely do that.
Yes, I will do that.
From one star to another, all of my love, because
we have 3 stars. We have Star Sparks, we have the Last Star Maker, and we have Pragmatic Starburst.
Yes, that is also
great.
true. I never think of Anna as like Star though. Like Pragmatic Starburst, yes, but I don't know that I could think of her as Star without all like you need the pragmatic, and it's a starburst. It's not just a star.
Yeah, it's like I always thought of it as like candy.
Honestly, yeah, kind of. I love.
And then we also have from another game, Hiding in the Wings, and as my icon, we have Starboy.
Yes, this is also true.
Yeah, she did that art as well.
Oh, I didn't know she did the Jaster art.
Yes, she did.
One.
Yeah.
That's adorable as well.
Oh, yes, I remember seeing that one. That one's so good.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those around. For sure. I think those are still you guys' icons right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you're cute. Yes.
And this last one. There we go.
Yeah, that was that. Like,
Also
I don't know.
Cute.
I don't know how the Kuwabara on the capybara like got lost in my DMs, but I needed it that day that I found it, so it was fine.
Isn't it the best?
It kind of brought me the best kind of joy. I was like, I didn't know I needed this in my life until I had this in my life.
She draws the cutest capybaras. I was like crying watching the stream.
Yeah, it was I just like I also need to know who commissioned that, because like yes, like as someone that's a bit of a linguophile, like Kuwabara and capybara, yes. I yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Zell is another one of my art friends. Oh, my art buddies are here. This is the best day ever.
So cute.
It's the Zell.
Yes.
Who has done so much beautiful artwork.
I know. She's wonderful.
I also want to see Zell's artwork. I love seeing people's artwork.
I will also post that here because there's a lot of it.
That's what you get for showing your face.
Pop into our chat. You expect us to show no art.
That's right. Oh, I love the tag for this one. It just popped up as
Yeah, I just love to like see it pop up in the corner, like "Hello, key smash."
Yeah, hello. This is the cutest thing ever.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. And you wouldn't let Broseph officiate your wedding, but like, whatever, guys, it's fine. He's not bitter about it. I am. It's fine.
For the record, when they do get married, they're absolutely having Broseph officiate.
Yes, absolutely. It's just I don't think
bro of weddings. Let me tell you.
I just don't think a crypt where they all almost died is a particularly romantic place to have a wedding, especially especially because Chishara's mother would probably lose her mind.
No, you have the officiate, and then you have the celebrate. You can do it again. You just make it official so that you don't regret anything before you die, because live without regrets. Which, of course, all of that has to do with Broseph's backstory about how, his one true love and all of that stuff. So, like, it comes from a place for Broseph where it's like, please do this thing before you regret it.
Aww.
Before something happens and you don't get to do this thing.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yes.
There is more art from Zell somewhere on my computer. I'll find it and I'll put it in the chat. Oh, wait, no, they're right here. Ha!
Okay, well, peeps. Hi.
Oh, man, I
Would
love that
you-
helmet so much.
Yee.
Oh, that's a good help.
I just can't get over the names.
I know they're great. They're so good.
You have the same file naming convention that I do.
I hadn't
Okay.
opened it far enough to see the name convention.
Well, if you click on specifically, I believe it's the one after the cute patty face where he's kissing her on the forehead. I believe
Yeah,
it's that
I
one.
saw that one.
Yeah, if you open original,
Yeah.
favorite file name ever.
Oh, I forgot that not only did I mute myself on my headset, I muted myself on
If
the
you've been
Discord.
talking, Anna, we've totally been ignoring you.
Yeah.
We had not heard
And
any of it.
Always.
Intentionally ignoring you. Definitely.
Yeah.
We don't
So-
care about our DM at all.
We're too busy looking at pretty art. Sorry.
I mean, that's okay. I support looking at pretty art. But with that being said, pretty art aside, we do have a storm to deal with. Would you please roll initiative and put your own initiative in the turn order pop-up?
That is a thing we can do. Isn't that the coolest thing? I just found out about
is.
this thing.
It is
Like, not
so
recently,
cool.
but it does bring me joy. I like how the storm is represented by a single lightning strike.
Okay, I am not rolling a single digital die for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, you should know better.
Allowed? Yeah, you should definitely know better than that. Let's be real. Oh, geez. I forgot the Broseph is an initiative character because dexterity. So here we go.
Yeah, I think Voshan forgot that on a ship, storms are dangerous and is just used to kind of watching them come in over farmland.
It's like, oh, look, it's a boat. It's a ship. Oh, storm?
Oh, look at that pretty storm. Look at all the lightning striking the water. What do you mean it's getting dark over here?
Honestly, if I was said anything before the break, it was going to be Voshan's been mainly sitting over here watching the storm come in.
playing. You don't have a hurdy-gurdy, but in my head it was immediately the song of on a hurdy-gurdy. Is
Hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah,
do
he
do.
does actually have a hurdy-gurdy. Have I not
I thought it was a lap
posted-
harp for some reason. I don't know why.
No, I think it was a hurdy-gurdy because I think we made hurdy-gurdy jokes.
Well, at least the artwork had a hurdy-gurdy on it.
If I remember correctly, the hurdy-gurdy is enchanted to not sound like a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, he uses thaumaturgy and changes the sound to other instruments.
So I'm a hurdy-gurdy-turdy?
And you were frowning at our jokes.
Oh,
Boo.
Mine is objectively far worse. So
Boo.
wow.
Boo. Hiss. Boo.
I have loved it all night long.
I can't really complain. I enjoy them.
I am just impressed so much, you guys. Okay, Shiba and Suri, could you two roll against each other?
I'm sorry, what?
we're rolling against each other because we rolled the same initiative.
Okay.
I got a 16.
I got a 10.
Okay.
16, 10, and I got a...
Zell and Star in the Twitch chat. Is it all right for us to plug your Instas in the Twitch chat?
Feel free to promote yourself, you two.
I don't think they're actually in the MacArthur Adventures chat, but I'll pop their Instagrams in the live stream discussions.
Oh, I meant the Twitch chat for
itself, proper.
where they're hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Okay. And I'm not sure if the Twitch stream has seen Voshan's full art. In case they haven't, before we start off this turn order, I am just going to...
That's the one Danielle did, isn't it?
So here...
The Voshan art.
Yes. In case I have not shown the full thing of ocean. Ta-da! Here he is with the hurdy-gurdy that can, in fact, be enchanted via thaumaturgy to be other things. Hence the piano music. So, ready to ride out a storm?
Hurdy-gurdy will help.
Broseph,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
need from you to roll a d8 twice.
'Kay. A 2 and a 4.
Oh gosh. Okay. This will be so exciting.
I'm glad.
Uno momento. Nope. Where's my favorite?
That
Saw that.
wasn't
I
a
did
good
not like it.
sight.
Yeah, didn't love that.
Oh, jeez. That's...
Oh yeah, that looks better.
That's
I can see that
much
better
improved.
anyway. Yeah, I can see it better. Yeah.
We love to see that.
You can see this one, right? That's fine.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
Gonna make
So-
Broseph make friends with a dragon.
So as the sea starts, or as the storm starts, a black dragon lands on the ship, and the storm swells. Broseph, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. That is a thing I can do. Not actually proficient in that. That is a 13.
Okay. A big swell does hit the ship. It is rocked, but despite you being so close to the railing, you are able to grab it at the last second and you are not hurled overboard. It is
That's probably good.
It is your turn in the initiative order. What
Um,
would you like to do?
I would like to insight check this thing that jumped on the back of our ship. What are its intentions? Is it hostile? Or friendly?
You go right
Um,
on
What are its
ahead.
intentions?
Yeah, I heard water.
That one was unintentional. I don't take credit for it. That's your brain on puns. Well, that's a 14.
The dragon is shaking its head. It is wet. It looks very grumpy.
Is there maybe like, you know, like a tarp or something like right here?
A tarp?
A tarp. Yeah, between Broseph and this dragon who looks wet and grumpy.
No. There is not a tarp.
Okay. Is there something similar nearby?
Make an investigation check.
Okay, that I will do. I mean, he's been running around the top of the ship all morning. You'd think that he, you know, would have seen something like that. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not trained. It's 12.
Okay. You remember seeing a large tarp on the third level of the ship, a green tarp covering a bunch of boxes, but
Not one. There's not. Yeah.
not near you.
Okay. Broseph goes up to the dragon, and will. I mean, he'll start out in common, but he'll ask, "Are you looking for shelter from the storm, my scaly dude?"
The dragon looks at you.
He'll say it in primordial if he doesn't get like a recognition in its eyes.
And it doesn't seem to understand you.
Broseph takes his long board shield and holds it over the dragon's head to shield it from the rain. And give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
Yep.
Then anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, he's gonna shield the dragon from the storm.
Okay. Sheba, what would you like to do on your turn?
I'm sorry.
This seems like the best.
I really need a picture of this.
Broseph is just like got one hand holding his longboard because at least it would probably cover the dragon's head, And he's like giving it a thumbs up with the other one as he's sheltering the both of them from the rain above.
Karina,
exactly.
I don't need to sketch in the middle of session.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's giving it a
Sheba
grin and a thumbs up. It's fine. I gotta
gonna follow Broseph's lead.
I don't know.
And come up a little closer and get as far away from the edge as possible once she gets up those stairs. And she's gonna try a couple other languages because Dragon has not responded to Common or Primordial.
Those are the two. Yeah.
So she's gonna try out Undercommon and Sylvan and say like, "You're trying to get out of the rain. You're trying to take shelter there, buddy."
My dude.
The sound gets its attention, and it turns towards you. It makes no reply.
Yeah, all right. I can't do much to help you get warm without hurting you, probably. But I'll be here, just waiting to help you out. Finger guns.
There is now a third person in this scene that we also need.
Finger guns.
Sheba the finger guns, Broseph's giving the dragon a grin and a thumbs up. It's fine.
And I think that's it. That's my turn, because I don't want to hit it.
Wonderful. So, next up is the storm. Ja'Cory will move when the storm does, and he will move before the storm does as the top of the order, because for some reason it wouldn't let me add in his turn order because apparently Ja'Cory doesn't exist. So that's fine, it's fine. So lightning will strike the ship. Could someone roll a d4 for me, please?
Broseph said it.
I got a 4.
Already rolled a d8 and made a dragon appear on the ship.
Wonderful. So the lightning strikes the back of the ship. And could Sheba, Broseph, and Ja'Cory make a dexterity saving throw, please? DC to beat is 12.
That is not a 12. That is an 8.
Excellent.
Okay, with my 19, I request that the longboard is still over the dragon's head.
I think that's reasonable with a 19. Then Sheba, please take 4 lightning damage.
Oof.
That's fine.
Gzz.
Okay.
This is fun.
Tail all poofed up again.
Tail all poofed up. Ja'Cory dodges out of the way and shields Francine, and he turns around, levels his rifle at the dragon, and says, "What are you all doing? Ugh!" And he shoots the dragon.
Ja'Cory's gonna find himself thrown off this ship in a second.
And dragon takes 8 damage.
Ja'Cory, we are not responsible if the dragon eats you in the next turn.
Next up is Suri.
From her position, can she see Broseph and Sheba trying to interact with the dragon?
Yes.
Or is it like, yes?
I would say that it's pretty easy to see someone holding a longboard over a dragon's head.
That's fair.
Broseph is at least 5'6". I think I was at least 5'6", if not like 5'9". Like I don't remember how
he's
tall I
tall.
made
I
Broseph.
think
He's
he's
real
taller.
tall though.
I thought he was
Real
like
tall.
6'2" or something.
I know that he's not over 7 foot, but he's over 6 foot,
I do have
holding a
a height
longboard
reference.
over his head. I have it written down somewhere. It's just not in front of me. So you know, you probably would at least see that, and the thumbs up, and then the look of horror as Ja'Cory shoots this dragon. Go make me lay on hands this thing, bro.
Okay. So, seeing all this going on and seeing that interaction is trying to happen, she's going to kind of step up here and try to link minds with the dragon.
As the Kalashtar do.
Yeah. So, she's going to try to use Mind Link on the dragon, assuming that the dragon understands at least one language, and ask if it is looking to land and be safe, and if it needs help.
Cause I will punch that captain dude for you if you want me to. Sorry.
So, asking if it is safe and that it needs help, the dragon shakes its head and looks at Suri and says, "Safe. Safe from storm. I am a storm. You are caught. You are unsafe."
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I had a little trouble hearing.
He was cutting in and out.
Yeah, no problem. Safe. I am safe in the storm. You are caught.
You cut out again, friend. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the dragon said something along the lines of, "Safe? I am safe in the storm. You are not. You are caught."
Do you know how we can get out of the storm?
Yes, I do.
Will you tell us?
Of course.
Please?
I sink your ship, and you will never leave the storm.
But that's not how we get out. You said you could help us get out.
You'll be out of the storm if you're in my belly.
That's not really that's not something we can really agree on.
If a dragon can smile, it is smiling.
So Suri's gonna look over at Sheba and Broseph and say, the dragon wants to eat us.
Not cool, scaly dude.
Well, in that case, and then the finger guns are a lot more like pow pow instead of, yeah.
It's
And she's going to relay exactly what the dragon said to her, just so, everything is clear.
Excellent. Anything else on your turn, Suri?
No.
Okay. Colin, what's up?
Okay. Question the first. Did I hear all of that?
It is perfectly reasonable for you to have heard all of that.
Okay. Question number 2. Do I have line of sight on the dragon?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Excellent. Colin is going to take his short bow, and use his bonus action and movement to steady himself. And he's going to say, "Prepare for trouble."
Make it a double. I'm really thirsty.
Okay. What he do?
He's going to shoot the. He's going to shoot the dragon.
All right, roll that attack.
What is my attack bonus? That's a 25 to hit.
Oh my god.
I do believe that hits.
Okay, so that is, and I will roll digital dice for. No, I won't. I won't roll digital. For this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Digital dice are a lie.
But yes, where did my third D6 go? So before I say how much damage I do, Melanie and Amy, should we do the thing?
We could.
We can. Or just
Prepare for trouble
To make it double.
to protect the world from devastation,
To unite all peoples within our nation.
to pronounce the goodness of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Colin,
Surrey,
Team Jupiter blasts off at the speed of light.
surrender now or prepare to fight.
Shiva! That's right.
And Colin's opening salvo does 20 points of piercing damage.
Oh gosh.
Sneak attack.
The dragon that is a bloody dead dragon. That's what that is.
So just,
Joseph is shaking his head at the dragon, just like, "Oh, my dude, we could have been friends."
so I think the correct reaction should be then boom, headshot.
Oh, hi, Starboy.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. That was, Broseph was trying to give a dragon a chance.
Trying to be friendly.
Broseph is friends with the storm, Could have been friends with the storm. Instead, the storm died. That's so sad. Well,
All right. Cool.
Colin is looking at his short bow just like, what?
right through the eye.
Just blast it off.
I would like to mention that is the first time Colin has shot anything since the first session.
Everything is fine. Everything is great.
Broseph is just very disappointed. But don't worry, the gore and viscera will probably wash off with the storm.
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
Sure.
Devotion.
I was trying to fire a warning shot. That was Jaster. Is what that was. But yes, that is my entire turn.
Okay. Hey, Voshin,
Yep.
can you give me a D8?
D8. That would be an 8.
Excellent. Do. The ship begins to be covered in darkness. It is now your turn.
I take it that this is probably darkness that cannot be seen through.
It cannot be.
In that case, I feel like Voshin would have jumped up after seeing the lightning and the dragon, and then had like a wave of admiration after seeing Colin do what he did, and unsure of where to go or what to do, but knowing that the problem has been solved, probably sit back down and continue playing on the hurdy-gurdy.
He's playing on the hurdy-gurdy in the dark.
Performing for the storm. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
I think he's probably singing something like, "Take the lead, oh stormy sea, to the place I'd like to be, on solid land where we can stand. Take the lead, oh stormy sea."
I love you so much. Okay.
This is why you always need a bard at the table.
Yes.
I can't believe it took us this long to have a bard.
Is that your entire turn?
He would like to seduce
yeah.
the storm with his pretty song.
That is
Can I persuade?
wonderful.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Of course, that's making the hurdy-gurdy sound like a guitar. I mean, what else?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Clearly. Okay. Well, then, top of the round, we've got Brosif. Hey, Brosif. Can you roll a d8 for me, please?
Oh, sure. That's a 6.
Cool.
My 2 and 4 added together. It's fine.
Brosif, you are so talented. You are just so talented.
That's a word for it, sure. Brosif, seeing the viscera, will go, not a storm then, more like a drizzle.
Does Brosif need to roll a d4 of psychic damage for that vicious mockery?
There's nothing to vicious mockery. It's already dead.
It's already dead.
Viciously mock its ghost.
It's ghost, even the ghost of its predecessors, its ancestors. Are you also the storm?
Oh, that's a bunch of lies.
Brosif points. Another drizzle is upon us. Actually, is there just the 3 of them, or are you adding more?
They're multiplying.
Okay, there's more. Okay, I was gonna do something, but I will wait until you're completely finished. Excellent. I'm glad.
Great.
Okay, your turn.
Since presumably the captain completely left the helm unmanned, Brosif darts over to the helm to take the helm, and he goes, just like shrug, like, you know, you want somebody that's long ranged. I'm not that somebody. So if that is what Jokori wishes to continue doing, Brosif is fine with taking the helm.
Excellent. For your vehicle proficiency,
yes, actually is vehicles water. He does have that proficiency.
wonderful. Go ahead and give me a roll with that.
Sure. That's a nat 20.
Excellent, excellent. As the waves continue to swell, you are able to keep the ship with the rudder moving in such a way that it is not a strain on the anchor to keep it where it is.
2 thumbs. Way up.
Excellent, excellent. Is that all you would like to do?
Yeah, we're just gonna take the helm if, you know, like I said, not a ranged boy.
Not a range boy. Sheba!
I can be ranged. I can, in fact, yes, I can be ranged. There are many boys descending. I would like to get a spiritual weapon up here to smack him around a little bit.
Or are they finger guns and it's just pistol whipping him?
I mean, in this case, I think the spiritual weapon might just be a big floating spectral hand shaped like a finger gun that pew-pews.
That's great. What?
It doesn't
Full
matter.
approval.
Where would you like this spiritual weapon?
I am going to put it right next to this boy.
Okay.
I could put it out there, I guess, but I'll let Boak and Narina solve that problem on their own.
Oh, wonderful. And do you want it to look like finger guns, or?
I mean, normally it looks like a cat toy, but, yeah, today it's gonna be finger guns.
Okay.
Really filling the message of Apollo here.
Big B's finger gun, yes.
Big B's finger guns.
I was about to say, Sheba's been playing a lot of Smash Bros.
Yeah, I was like, it's,
Yes.
Just conjured the master hand.
yep. And then it's gonna attack the one right next to it.
Cool. Roll that attack.
Will. That is a 17 to hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Yep. Okay, let me get out my D8. And that's gonna do... Ooh, full damage. 11. What freaking damage is this? What are you? Speak to me.
Hello.
Hello.
Force damage. 11 force damage to that boy.
Okay. It takes that damage. It's not happy about that.
And then I hiss at it for good measure.
You hiss at it.
And that's my turn.
As you do when you're cat.
Yeah, like, yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for finger guns.
You're welcome.
Yeah, see? Finger guns, see?
I live to make things good.
Pew pew, see?
Pew pew.
I said, pew pew, get off my ship.
Now it is the storm's turn. And Ja'Cory will look over at Brosif. And
I did nat 20 that handling.
and kind of shake his head and say, "Don't y'all know that Kutasa is filled with these kind of lizards? You don't make friends with them, not if they ain't trained."
Seems like he could have been a pretty good friend to me. Not very durable, though.
And Ja'Cory will level his rifle at these three, taking 3 shots and harming all of them, though taking down none of them.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. And the dragons will turn and start descending on Peeps. Sheba.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Wouldn't it be Suri's turn?
Yeah, it's Suri's turn, unless you're asking
No.
if you're hitting me.
Sheba's attacking. Sheba's being attacked.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Does a 17 hit your AC?
No, it doesn't.
Ayo, cleric with a shield for the win.
Yeah.
Yeet. Shields for the win. Yeet yeet.
So, dragon swoops down to swipe at you and misses. Makes dragon very upset. This dragon flies over and Broseph, how's a 20 suit you?
That depends on if you want to count Brosif's shield right now, because technically both hands would be on the helm. That's up to you. His AC is 20. But if we're not counting his shield, I think that like makes it -2 or something like that.
Mhm.
So that's your call.
If you're not blocking with your shield, then you are not using your shield.
Right. Well, he's on the helm, so I'm gonna say that his focus is on the helm.
Okay. Well, then no fear, because this creature is only going to drag its claws against you for 11 points of damage as it flies
Tis
over.
but a scratch.
It's but a scratch. And this dragon... Suri. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. This dragon picks its claws against your hooded jacket, but cannot get a good grip on you, and it slips past you.
Better not be dragging my friends into the ocean. We're gonna have a problem real quick.
But in the meantime, what else happens is that this darkness up here, well, it begins to spread. And Suri, it is now your turn.
All right, so I am assuming I can no longer see Colin.
Correct.
Okay. Can I still see this dragon over here?
You can see almost all of it.
I am going to use guiding. I'm going to use guiding bolt on it.
Aha.
So hold on. Oh, sorry. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So it takes 16 points of radiant damage.
16 points, you say?
What?
16 points, you say?
Yes, 16 points of radiant damage.
Oh my. Well, that friend is a dead dragon.
Okay. And she's going to head back down and kind of, I guess, hang out here and wait till her next turn.
Okay. Colin, what's up?
Well, the first thing Colin would like to know is this darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower?
It is darkness from the storm.
Well, if it can't be seen through, it's presumably magical darkness. But regardless, he will activate the drift globe and use it to cast daylight, which, unless I've got the wrong item stat block, does not appear. Oh no, it is that. It is an action. Never mind. I just found the action economy part. So yes, he uses the drift globe to cast daylight, using the command word Apollo.
Excellent. Can you create an aura around your character for that, or would you like?
Once I find
there is darkness.
Oh, okay. You cannot
you're
see,
not
but
gonna.
I can. Yes.
You're not gonna like this.
Okay.
That's daylight.
What?
It is a 60-foot sphere.
What?
Wow.
I'm gonna hurt Limpet.
I'm gonna take back that orb. Just you wait.
Yeah. Okay.
We love
there
you,
you
man.
go.
Sure.
Oh, 60-foot radius sphere.
Dang.
Well, I mean, even if it was 30, it would almost cover all of the shit.
Yeah.
So, just to make things easier to see, you can take away your radiant circle if you'd like, knowing that you can see now.
I was gonna say none of us
Grumble,
can
grumble,
see
grumble.
his circle, so
Oh, okay. Only I could see the circle?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I could
you
see the circle on Twitch, but
yeah,
not.
you can see it on Twitch. It was pretty impressive. It was a big circle.
Big yellow circle.
Covered at least
Appreciate it.
4 other ships the same size.
All of the ships.
It really did just go the entire map.
Oh yeah, if it's 60 feet, yeah, I wasn't kidding.
Golly. Okay.
And that's just the bright light, because it extends dim light like another 60 feet.
Insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
The daylight spell is no joke. Which is probably why it's a 3rd level spell.
Noted. For future reference.
Vampires beware.
All right. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Stand by, I'm double checking one thing.
Standing by.
Please hold.
I probably should have just had the rogue stuff pulled up, but I
Hey,
did
it
not.
happens.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and move myself down over here.
Okie dokie.
Actually, no, I will not. I will move up. Yeah. I will move here to get a better shot of all of the things. And then call out for Voshin to come join us in the rear of the ship.
Okay. Voshin, you are no longer in darkness.
The song definitely worked.
The song.
Well, this one just came diving in that direction, right?
Right.
Well, now that he sees danger again, Voshin will probably come up. I believe his movement is 30. Yes, it is. And he'll stop there, and if the beast flies close enough where he can strike him with his greatsword, will hold his action to strike him with the greatsword. Or not greatsword, longsword, sorry.
I'm like, nice.
Great sword.
I got
Beefy
excited
bar.
for a second.
Longsword. He doesn't have a greatsword. Bards don't get longswords.
Alright. Oh, alright.
Or paladin multiclass.
I mean,
Brosif.
Yosef.
¿Qué pasa?
Más o menos. I did just take, a fifth of my health and damage. Is this one, within poking range? As in, is it flying 60 feet in the air, or is it to the deck? At the moment.
They're all within about 20 feet of the deck. So
Okay. Bonus action, Broseph asks Francine to take the helm.
Francine will do so.
Then Broseph gonna vault off of this business to smack this dragon. Because we ain't having none of that.
Excellent. Are you gonna do that fancy acrobatics or just straight athletics?
He's a Dex Pally, so I mean acrobatics. We parkour this thing.
Oh yes, parkour. Please roll that parkour.
I will be glad. Broseph would love to roll some parkour to try and stab a dragon. That sounds like a good plan. I mean, it's a 15 total.
You know, that is a success. It might not be, the flashiest
Not
move he's
pretty.
ever done.
Definitely not. He's much better on a surfboard, I promise.
But he does
all right.
get up there to stabby stab.
Cool. We're gonna make a trident stabby stab here.
Okay.
Oh, that was a much better roll. I rolled a 10. I was like, oh, good. I'm glad I have a +5. So this one is gonna be a 21 to hit with the trident.
Yep, that's a hit.
Is this the one that hit Broseph? Or is that a different one?
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was this one. Okay.
Yeah, this one coming back over here.
Pretty sure it was that one. Because essentially, Broseph is gonna smite this one because that was not okay.
Okay.
I was minding my own business, my dude.
Okay.
So, and that is an extra 2d8 radiant. Why the power of Poseidon? 19 points of damage.
Well, with a shot from Jikori and a stab from a trident with a smite, this dragon is no more, and I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this dragon is falling to its final resting place.
That is legit. Here we go. Well, did you? Well, it's a +5, so 16.
You are able to roll away from this body falling on top of you.
Most
As you
excellent.
both go down.
That is Broseph's turn.
Excellent.
It was not okay.
What you up to?
Shiva gonna finger gun that boy again. We're finger banging on this ship.
I was not going to say that, but that kept being the
I have
thing.
no qualms.
Oh, what's that? Hold on, we need that song.
Here's the thing, though. I rolled a natural 1.
Excellent. Please roll that damage.
Sure. 6 force damage.
Excellent. As you go to command your spiritual weapon, you elbow Colin in the face for 6 damage.
She got really into that finger gun. You know, she was doing the same gesture.
Sorry.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Got it.
So that anything spiritual weapon related is my bonus action. So for my action, I will attempt to Sacred Flame the same boy. So I need a dex save from him.
Excellent. That's a 2.
Okay, he will, in fact, take the damage, and that is going to be 3 radiant damage.
3 radiant?
Yes, radiant.
Okay. He takes that damage. Not too happy about it, but still flying around.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, that's my turn.
Excellent. Storm's turn. Jikori nods at Broseph. I kind of like that trident. And goes over for a better view of this fool. Shoots his rifle. and turns for this one. Shoots again. Turns to this one. Shoots again. Does damage to all three, killing none. And then Suri,
Yes.
I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Okay, that was a nat 20. So 21.
You easily dodge as this dragon continues to fly in its direction, its tail swiping in the air. And with its movement, unfortunately, Voshin, I believed you had an attack prepared.
If it was still low enough that I could reach it.
What would the reach with your longsword be?
It's a standard melee, so I'm not sure how tall you originally made him.
That's a good question.
But however tall you made him plus a longsword, tall. I'd assume fairly standard human height as a tiefling.
Yeah. I would say with the dragon like trying to take a swipe at Suri with the tail, that you would at least have a chance of hitting something of the dragon. So you're welcome to make that chance attack if you would like to take it.
Alright. That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
For 9 slashing damage. So probably got a pretty good chunk of it.
Yeah, with being shot by Jikori and that, the dragon flies off into the sea and is no more.
Just like reaches up with a long sword and cuts into its stomach as it like goes on.
Oof. Yeah. Definitely. And Colin, would you make a dexterity saving throw?
Absolutely. Where are my d20s? There are my d20s.
I don't know.
That is a 15.
You so narrowly escape the claws of this dragon as it passes by you. These are the worst dragons ever.
Well, they are
They're
blinded by the
trying-
light.
They're trying their best, okay?
They're trying so hard, and they
Just
suck
want to
at
drag
it.
one PC into the water, okay?
They just want a snack. And Sheba, Hey. No, not the finger gun. Not the finger gun. Does a 19 hit your AC?
Yes.
Excellent. Then it will drag its claws against you for 8 points of slashing or piercing damage.
Cute.
Excellent. And then I will need someone to roll a D8, please.
I have one handy. If my things are D8. That's a 6.
Excellent.
But I didn't like 6 last time.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I hear Sheba next to Colin going meow 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 meow.
Excellent. And sorry, it is your turn.
You know, I'm getting really fed up with all these dragons.
As you should.
Suri is going to move over here because I assume she saw this dragon try to like hit her brother.
Oh,
And
I mean-
she is going to whack it with her mace.
What else does a cleric do when it's upset?
Yeah, go ahead. Do the wacky whack.
Does an 18 hit?
Mm-hmm.
So that is 7 bludgeoning damage.
This is how
Okay.
Suri always gets Colin out of trouble.
And then for her bonus action, she is going to drop her spiritual weapon right here.
And what is her spiritual weapon?
I sent it to you. It's the stupid pow pow hammer.
Oh gosh, that. Okay, that has. Okay, hold on.
Yes, please. It's a pow pow hammer.
It's
This
a
will
pow-pow
break my
hammer.
heart.
It is.
I
Such
love
joy.
It
to
is.
see a pow pow hammer.
Okay, here it
The
comes.
best clerics use pow pow hammer.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, that is a good. That's wonderful.
Yes. Extremely cute.
The important question is, does it squeak when it hits?
Yes.
Okay, and that is all I needed to
Absolutely.
know.
Wow.
That is Tales of Symphonia for the win. That's all I
Yep.
needed to know.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh.
I'm so glad you get me.
I knew exactly. As soon as you said that, I was like, tell me it is small girl with Lord Hammer.
Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite characters.
I love her.
Mhm.
That is 13 force damage.
8 plus 13. That dragon seriously regrets its life choices, as it is dead. They are now dead choices.
It can't regret its life choices. It has no life.
That's
And
a
yeah, and that
way
is
to
my
look at
turn.
it.
Wow,
But
Suri.
I need everyone to know that that hammer does indeed make squeaky noises when it hits things.
Let me see if I can find a clip. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh gosh. Colin, what's up?
Colin is going to once again use his bonus action to get the advantage and his movement to do the same. On this guy for a short bow attack, which I almost clicked on short sword, and I'm going to risk it one more time.
Wonderful.
Oh, worth it.
Okay.
And so that is a total of 14 damage.
Excellent. You said on this one?
Nope, the one that is in between Narina and Suri.
Oh, okay.
And I need to step away from the computer for a minute.
Okay, cool. So it takes that damage. It is not a happy dragon. And Voshin. What be your thing? What you doing?
I take it that the new ones that have come in are probably flying a little bit high for sword.
Oh, no, they keep it that same 15 to 20 feet range.
Yeah, that's probably a little
With
high
droop-
for the sword.
Yeah, with drooping
Unlike
down
Totally
Totally
to
jump at him. I mean,
peck
you
at
know.
people.
Yeah, still, Roshan's a farm boy. He likes to keep his feet on the ground when possible. So
Keep your
we're going
feet on the ground.
to lay the sword down, kind of standing up against the cannon, and then grab a couple cannonballs and try to shot put this one.
Wonderful. Make a strength-based attack, please.
Probably unproficient.
With the cannonballs, probably, unless you can justify a
I'm not
going
to try to justify it. I'm fine with that. Is a 14 to hit?
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay, and would that be 1d4, 1d6 bludgeoning?
With the level you guys, 1d6 is good.
D6. That'd be 10 bludgeoning damage for max damage with the cannonball.
Cool. You said this one right here.
Yep.
Well, with the damage that Colin had done to it, that dragon is also regretting its life choices in that it has no regrets because it's dead.
No regrets.
Lived its best life.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets?
No regrets.
No, that show's not around anymore.
It's true.
Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Probably not.
Alrighty. Broseph, are you back with us?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I mean, yes.
I mean,
Ja, das ist gut, ja, Brose. Oh dear. Sure, that's a route that I would not want to take with a character.
Worked out so well last week.
I mean, this one that's new Francine gonna have a bad time.
okay.
As Broseph steps up to it with a stab.
With a stabby stab.
Oh,
Do that
that's not
stabby
great. The math is hard. 12. Does a 12 hit that guy?
Ooh, it almost doesn't, but it does.
Oh, okay. All right. Just gonna, we'll smite it. Sure, why not? Why else do I have spell slots except to smite things? Here we go. Oh, that was a much better roll. 23 points of damage. With a mighty smite from Brosidon.
Oh. 23 points of damage all at once is gonna kill that dragon dead.
Karina, you just said spell slots, and
I didn't say spell slots, I said smite slots.
Okay. Well, you just reminded me that I'm a bard.
You are a bard? I don't know why that you've been attacking, but it's fine. Sometimes bards gotta poke. Like, yeah.
He was on a farm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, but that means they also have that bardic inspiration, which is a bonus action.
Well, this is true.
Broseph, anything else on your turn?
No, he had plans for his bonus action, but then he killed the thing. So he'll just take, don't really want the person that these squares are kind of strange. He'll just step up next to Francine with the thought of protecting her, because you don't really want the person that's directing your ship to go down.
Yeah.
So that's defensive posture next to the helmsperson.
Yeah, no problem. So, then Sheba.
All right. First things first. Sacred Flame on that boy. He needs a dex save.
8?
And that's a no. So he's going to take 4 radiant damage.
Okay. It's fine.
And then a big old finger gun is going to move up to him and smack him across the face with the pointer finger.
whoosh, poke him in the eye.
Yeah. just-
Boing. little Three Stooges going on.
and that is going to be, I think. What's this modifier for this spell? I don't remember. That is an 18 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah. For all of 4 force damage.
Dragon's not happy about it, but Dragon's still flying.
I assume so. That's my turn.
Excellent.
You're just softening him up. That's all.
I'm tenderizing.
Yeah.
Storm's turn. Ja'Cory will turn to Broseph and say, well, if it ain't you, it could be somebody. We're passing through the storm so we can take up that anchor and try to get out of this. Think the dragons might be tied to the storm. Can't be sure. The closer we get to Jobix, the better. And he levels his rifle and continues shooting at this one, and turns for this one, doing damage to 2 of them and taking down the one that Sheba had done significant damage to. And would somebody roll a d8 for me, please?
I don't want to do it, guys.
I brought more dragons last time, so someone else has to do it.
2.
Excellent. Good.
I'm so pleased.
Mm-hmm. You should be, Madam Game Master.
Horrifying to watch what's happening on Twitch because we can't see it yet in Roll20.
It's great.
I figured that was the one that was.
It was either that or it was the lightning strike.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You know, I'd prefer the lightning strike.
Honestly, same.
So, Suri, your turn.
How
Well,
friendly does
see-
this bro look?
Seeing this big, scary dude drop onto the map, she is going to move her spiritual weapon to, like, here,
Cool.
with hopes of whacking it.
Whack it.
Does... Hold on, where did I go? Okay. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Excellent. So it takes 11 force damage.
Okay.
So she's also going to move up to here and then smack it with her mace. As you do.
As you do. Okay. Cool. That's fine.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it does.
8 bludgeoning damage.
It doesn't like this game.
Well, that's its fault for appearing.
I don't like this game.
You should have
either.
known.
I just want to get through this storm.
Sir, not appearing in this storm.
Stop landing on our ship. Leave us alone.
Don't you see the viscera of the last one that landed on our ship? You're slipping around in it, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's her
Isn't
turn.
this an issue? Okay, great. So, Colin. Let's see. Gonna change around this a little bit. Okay. Let's see. And Colin might need to hold his turn, and we will go to Voshin. What you up to, our tiefling now discovered bard?
Oh, yeah.
Voshin would probably take the second cannonball they grabbed and try to shot put it at this guy over here.
Our shot-putting bard. Gonna
This
sing
is
songs about that
wonderful.
one.
I love it.
Except that one's not near as good.
Yeah, a 7 does not hit.
You're getting a +4 though.
Well, it's a strength-based bard.
I know, +4 cannonball. That's the best.
And then probably going to call over to Colin and say, Colin, could you help me with one of these? And give Colin bardic inspiration.
Excellent. Then he is going to heed Voshin's word and use his movement and bonus action for steady aim, and he's actually going to target the threat closest. Gonna take care of the one that Voshin was also having trouble with a short bow attack, and that's going to be 19 is definitely a hit, and with 13 points of damage, that is not a happy dragon. Broseph, 'tis your turn.
I mean, gonna attack this dragon dude that made the mistake of landing on a ship with 2 clerics and a rogue and a paladin and all kinds of fun stuff. So that is a 26 to hit it.
That'd be a hit.
Excellent. That is 9 points of piercing damage to the large boy.
To the large boy. Let's see. Large boy is taking some heavy hits, and he is not happy with all this at all. He is growling.
Excellent. Well, that was his fault. Bonus action, Broseph will actually go, Rena, dude, get the anchor! And ask Narina to go hoist the anchors.
Narina will nod and go hoist the anchors.
And that will be Brosef's turn.
Sheba!
Sheba is also gonna step up and wail on this big boy. Smack him with the mace.
Hey,
it.
Mace Buddies.
1 cleric, 2 cleric, 3 cleric floor.
Amen.
Except the 3rd cleric is actually a paladin, but we weren't going to talk about that.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you
Whoa.
killed the entire map. That's how hard you hit him.
Anyway,
my
that's
favorite thing.
I think it's fine.
My favorite thing that happened all night.
very good. That's a 22 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
And that's gonna be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And then with my bonus action, hold on, range.
There is...
It's fine.
Yeah.
I will move the spiritual weapon that I don't have control of to here to smack that little guy.
Doing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And that's a natural 20, baby.
Making up for the win.
That's so roll all of the damage you would with all of the modifiers and bonuses and all the frills and double it.
Okay. That is gonna be... Hold on. 16.
That dragon can't regret its life choices anymore, because it's dead.
You okay?
made up for it.
Yerp. That's that.
All right. Sorry.
Same old song and dance as last time. Gonna spiritual weapon this big boy.
A little bit louder, a little bit worse. Wait, hold on.
Shout a little bit louder now.
Does a 17 hit him?
Yes.
Excellent.
does.
That would be 10 force damage.
Okay.
And then she is going to whack him again with her mace.
Whack a dragon.
Of course she is.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Well,
Somebody else has got to kill him then.
okay. I did my best.
You have 2 kills on the board, so like you've been doing a great job.
Yeah.
2
Hey,
points.
thank you.
You did good. You did the good things.
You did good, kid. You did good.
Rubber hammer noises.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Wonderful.
It really just makes it. It literally like says squeak.
Excellent.
Yes, that noise.
Okay.
Colin, what you up to?
So is this guy in melee combat with Suri?
No.
No. Big guy in melee combat with Suri? Or Francine or Broseph?
He's in combat with everyone.
Okay, fantastic.
Those were his choices.
Should say, now that you're back, you do have like a little floating note circling around your head. Or in other words, you have bardic inspiration.
Excellent. So that applies to attack rolls, right?
That applies to attack rolls or saving throws or skill checks.
Marvelous. I'm not going to use my bonus action to use steady aim this turn, but I am going to shoot the big guy in the face. Does a 20 hit?
You bet it does.
Marvelous. That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
12 points of piercing damage. Well, this dragon also has done some thinking about its life choices.
Yeah, if it's dead,
anymore.
right into the eye.
Oh. Okay.
Apparently, Colin is not playing tonight.
Broseph goes to
Eye
help it,
damage.
kicking it off the ship.
What
let's
happened to-
harvest some scales first. That could be cool armor.
Where did everyone go?
Where'd everybody go?
As you all were sailing through the end of the storm, those dragons hightailed it out of there.
Yeah, but the NPCs are all gone too,
Oh, they are?
which is what everyone else is really more concerned about.
Yeah,
Where did they go?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
don't
little-
know. Oh, they're still there. I don't know. Or
Oh, they got put on the GM layer. Or something.
For what it's
Probably.
worth,
There we go.
if Sheba makes protest, Broseph will go, "It is an offering to the ocean," and he'll that Brosidon might protect us from any more storm.
Yeah, that's fair. So look up at the sky where presumably the sun is peeking through the clouds and be like, "It's good to see you again."
You can't see it, but I can just imagine Apollo giving you finger guns.
So,
Good to see you.
assuming we're out of the storm at this point,
Yes, you are now out of the storm. And
the
Ja'Cory offers to take over the helm. What else, Suri?
the first thing Suri is going to want to do is check on the animal friends and child and make sure that they are all okay.
They weren't
And,
when I
well,
deleted them,
that's-
but they're fine now.
While Suri's doing that, Shiva's running around checking health of everybody else on the ship because, we all got kind of cut up. Who needs a boost? Anyone need a boost? I know we had protein shakes, but anyone need a little pick-me-up? A healing word, if you will.
If you're offering Shibra, I would most gladly accept a healing word from you.
You're right next to me. You get a clap on the shoulder and a cure wounds.
Oh, thank you. You're most generous.
For 8 hit points.
Heyo, that's almost back up to full. I'll take that. We take those.
You too, Voak. He just appears.
Yes? Oh. Voak voice, best voice.
I do the healing too, yes. Only I threw potions, you threw magic, yes. How delightful.
Bros, is Voak holding a potion like he's ready to throw it at somebody?
He might be. He might be. Have you seen Votion's art? I mean, not Votion. Voak.
Yes, no, Voak. I have seen. Karina has. Broseph is like, if Voak is holding a potion like he's gonna fling it Broseph's direction, Broseph is like puts a hand out at Voak, puts same hand on self, and uses lay on hands to fill up those last few hit points.
Meanwhile, Shiva puts both hands up like she's making a football goalpost.
Catch? Voak will toss a potion.
And Shiva will attempt to catch.
Wonderful.
Go downtown, Shibra.
Go long!
They're bonding over football. Oh no. American football, at least.
So, Voak did come up to help take over the helm because Ja'Cory is now distracted. The port of Jobix is coming into view, and a rowboat is coming alongside his ship, and he leans over the side of the ship and says, "Well now, what in the world are you doing out here?"
Well, you could have told me you were leaving, but no, you just up and go away.
Well, I go away frequently, but then I always come back now, don't I?
Mm-hmm. No, that's actually true, but I am still upset with you. You left me all alone.
You're not alone.
I am when you're not here.
Oh, shut up.
You shut up. Help me on.
Fine. Ja'Cory helps this character on board, who we will get to meet fully at our next session. Guys, welcome to Kutasa.
That being your welcoming crew, I'm sorry that is your welcoming crew.
Guys, you have been a splendid crew tonight, and that is all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you back in 2 weeks, the same time, for the next installment of the Cuddle Vagabond Chronicles. Check out the
Best name.
Yes. Check out the event page on Facebook, and once the video of this week is uploaded to YouTube, you can find links to give us a tip, connect with us more in the description. Have a good night, everyone. And we remember when I said that Dallas is going to be doing live streams as well on Wednesday. You're going to be finding out some more info on those events as well on Facebook. They'll be playing on Wednesday nights from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time. Be sure to look out for that. It'll be fantastic. So, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay safe out there. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.